Hello, everybody. How's your weekend going? Welcome to today's session. In today's session, we're going to go over the pre-market analysis. We're going to break down the pairs, how I'm anticipating them to play out the coming week, what potential trading opportunities I'm going to be looking at, and what pairs I'm going to be focusing on. So if that sounds interesting, please do stick with us until the end. Don't forget to like this video, share with a few friends that you believe will find value, and turn on that bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever we release content like this in the future. We're going to start off with JPYX. JPYX, obviously, as we can see here, prices did create some kind of a double top, and this was the neckline. And as we see, prices have broken below the neckline. Prices pushed way below the neckline, came back, kind of retracing. But you see the bullish momentum was very weak. As you can see, the bodies were smaller than the wicks. This indicates that the momentum is weak. Anytime you see a candlestick like this, where the wicks are longer than the body, understand that the momentum is weak. Same thing applies here. We saw that the momentum was weak with this bullish candlestick. Last week, prices pushed low with a very solid bearish momentum, as you can see now, right? Solid bearish momentum. As you can see, the candlestick is solid, fully closed, right? Heavy. So that means for the coming week, we have to anticipate to see prices keep on pushing lower for the coming week until the next market structure, which will be somewhere here. So JPY for the coming week, I'll be anticipating it to be bearish, pushing lower. Now let's look at the JPY pairs and see what's up with them. Obviously, USD JPY, it's inversely correlated to JPYX. So this pair, we need to anticipate to see it going higher. We should be anticipating, or we should be seeing USD JPY for the coming week push higher, obviously, until possibly somewhere here. And as we can see last week, prices closed with a solid bullish momentum. So we should be anticipating to see a continuation on that side. We got Euro JPY, same thing applies. I was anticipating this bullish move for a while now. Although prices never really played out in my favor, this week we see prices have closed with a solid bullish momentum. So for the coming week, I'll be anticipating to see prices, keep on being bullish with this. If we zoom out, you can see that prices were actually on a structure here, and prices broke above that. So this was the retest. And then this last week gave us a solid bullish confirmation. So we should be anticipating to see a continuation on the upside for prices to keep on pushing higher on Euro JPY. Cadjpy, same thing applies. First, last week, we got a beautiful trade in this one. Let's remove it because that's in the past. Even though we won, we shouldn't be focusing on the past. We need to look at the future. With Cadjpy, obviously, we see that prices also created some kind of a double bottom here. This was the neckline. Prices have broken and pushed and closed above the neckline. So what we should be anticipating for the coming week and foreseeable future is for prices to keep on pushing higher until they reach somewhere up there, right? Until prices reach somewhere up here, that's when we'll be aiming. That's what we'll be aiming for on Cadjpy, a bullish move, as prices have indicated a solid bullish momentum. So that's all we have on JPYX, obviously, right? Let's look at DXY, our favorite, the US dollar. Ooh, what's this? Let me just remove everything. I think this was when I was teaching you guys about Fibonacci and the Elliott wave curves. So here we do have a strong support, and prices, we see they have bounced off it, right? Last week, we got this solid bullish momentum, which gave us a couple of good trades this week. Obviously, we need to anticipate to see a continuation on the bullish side, because if we zoom out, we see the target hasn't been met yet. We anticipate to see prices push higher until they reach high highs. And if we look at the structure, we can obviously see the prices are still pushing higher and higher, breaking structure after structure, as this was the most recent structure that has just been broken with prices breaking above that. So we need to anticipate to see prices keep on pushing higher, with the next targets being somewhere here, and then the final targets being somewhere there. So for the coming week, obviously, we'll be anticipating to see prices possibly push and reach those highs, right? DXY obviously still very, very bullish, very, very bullish, no doubt about that. So obviously, since DXY is bullish, USD JPY will still be bullish because the US dollar is its base currency. Euro USD will anticipate to see it being bearish, so we obviously anticipate to see still a bearish move on the euro. As you can see, the trend is still bearish, so we need to still anticipate to see that prices will keep on being bearish. We might see maybe a little bit of a retracement, possibly until somewhere here. And then we might see prices, keep on dipping. We might see prices keep on dipping on this pair. So yeah, Euro USD, anticipating to see it bearish. My favorite pair now. Euro USD is my favorite pair. It's giving me money. Why can't it be my favorite pair? Don't judge me. Alright, so Gbp USD obviously still bearish. As you can see, the trend is breaking. It has been broken, and now prices are creating. We had this low, we had a lower high, and prices have created a lower low. So obviously, we are anticipating to see prices keep on pushing lower. And obviously, since DXY is going to be bullish, this will be going down. So that's my view on Gbp USD, and anticipate to see it become bearish for the coming week. Anticipate it to be bearish. Gold, obviously I'm anticipating it to be bearish. It has just given me a confirmation from the weekly perspective. I wasn't taking any trades on gold because it didn't give me any confirmation. Last week I got my confirmation. Here it is. This solid bearish candlestick is my confirmation. So now I'm solid that prices will be bearish for the foreseeable future on gold until possibly these lows. So with gold, I'm happy to say we are now in a bearish run. We are now in a bearish trend. So I'll be anticipating to see prices keep on pushing lower all the way until somewhere down here. So next week, we'll be looking for selling opportunities on gold. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, guys, that winds up my watch list for the coming week. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give us a like, share, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever we release content like this in the future. With that being said, guys, appreciate you all. Take it easy out there. Peace.